Life is like a labyrinth full of challenges. At every corner, it's ready to undermine our inner strength. Just take a look at what is widely promoted on Netflix, whether it's popular movies or shows aimed at glorifying what is worshipped in our society today. It seems that nothing escapes the influence of political elites controlling the narrative, which forces us to accept weakness as the norm. In the fable The Lion and the Farmer, we are presented with a poignant story highlighting the consequences of yielding to external demands at the expense of our own essence. The lion, once feared for his greatness and strength, falls madly in love with the farmer's daughter. However, the farmer's will becomes a barrier to the lion's love for his daughter. Imposing harsh conditions, he demanded that the lion, to obtain permission to court his daughter, must give up his sharp claws and powerful teeth. Blinded by the desire to be with his beloved, the lion acquiesces to the farmer's demands, believing that this sacrifice would ensure the safety of his love. Defenseless and deprived of his natural weapons, the lion returns to win the heart of the farmer's daughter. However, when he becomes vulnerable, he falls victim to a cowardly attack, and, devoid of means of defense, his tragic fate is sealed. This fable serves as a warning about the dangers of abandoning our authenticity for a high price, showing that excessive compromise can lead to our own demise. It reflects how we often sacrifice our life force in pursuit of something greater, only to find ourselves unprotected and vulnerable. We live in a world where external forces constantly shape us, compelling us to follow a predetermined matrix that traps our own desires, gradually weakening us. It's undeniable that every man, by nature, seeks to feel dominant, strong, and influential in various aspects of life, whether in financial, professional, or relational realms. However, many of us lose this drive by conforming to behaviors that undermine our inner masculinity. Today, men excessively spend money on drugs, pornography, and even apologize unnecessarily, weakening their masculine essence. Let's examine 7 habits that undermine men. Ridiculing others. Few pay attention to this issue, but as a valuable person, you should never look down on others. The example of a crab pulling down others when they try to escape from a bucket serves as a warning. Ridiculing others only lowers your level. Being a mentor. As a man, it's crucial to take on the role of a mentor for your peers, without holding grudges or looking down on other men. Building confidence. Strong, confident men don't diminish others. They support and inspire the current generation, especially given the influence of social media. These platforms have allowed us to tolerate disrespect without consequences. Accepting responsibility. Ultimately, the lion lost everything because he forgot his duty to live like a lion, preserving sharp claws and teeth, essential characteristics of a lion. Taking responsibility is crucial for shaping masculinity. Facing problems. Avoiding problems is a common issue for many men today as they tend to seek comfort. However, growth lies behind failures. Escaping or rejecting them jeopardizes our masculine essence. Responsibility is the price of greatness. A person seeking diamonds does not know how deep the treasure lies beneath the surface, but continues to dig despite the initial dirt. Persistence is crucial. Failure is not the end, but merely a necessary step towards success in business or relationships. Temporary setbacks are part of the path to success. It is crucial to overcome the shame associated with mistakes. We are often taught from childhood to be ashamed of our failures and to justify them by blaming others. This is the mentality of a loser. A strong person does not blame others for their failures. Reflecting on submission to useful laws reveals the crucial problem. A real valuable person does not blindly follow the majority or laws that contradict their values and principles. True masculinity does not comply with prescriptions that contradict its essence. Society often imposes rules and regulations that not only do not reflect the true values of a person, but ultimately limit their freedom and jeopardize their authenticity. Complying with these laws that contradict our fundamental principles is an obstacle to true self-expression. A valuable person realizes the importance of maintaining honesty and respecting their principles, even if it means disagreeing with established norms. Insight is required not to follow a path just because it is the most popular or widely accepted, especially if it implies denying who you really are. Resisting useless laws that contradict personal values is crucial for maintaining masculine authenticity. Loyalty to principles despite social pressure is one of the fundamental pillars of true masculinity, as it is the basis for building a strong identity that reflects your deepest values. Before making decisions in this world, it is important to carefully assess and consider all situations. We are often deeply ingrained to avoid judgments or active actions, which can lead us to a state of extreme passivity. Such behavior turns us into puppets, obedient to various influences and rules without evaluating their alignment with our goals and principles. It is crucial to adhere only to recommendations that align with our personal goals and mission, as well as the divine law. We must reflect on how easily we succumb to difficulties, especially when establishing boundaries, such as in family situations. Our behavior may limit self-expression or the correction of certain aspects if we feel cornered. Another important aspect is gestures, including nonverbal communication, which play a significant role in the perception of our strength or weakness. Our posture and visual signals can indicate our masculinity or its absence. Moreover, they are crucial for preventing exploitation by third parties. Equally important is the youthful stage, when it is time to sow seeds for investing in our spiritual, emotional, and physical growth. It is important to understand that patience is required to see results. Only through persistence and time will we be able to see the fruits of our efforts. For someone striving for success, it is necessary to carefully structure their day, considering every interaction, consumed content, and communication with people. Laziness can hinder productive progress in life. It is important to realize that weakness is what modern society strives for, while strength is the most valuable virtue. Continuously seek opportunities to strengthen yourself, and always remember the power given to you by God, brothers. Remember that laziness dominates only over weak people. Those who value themselves quickly recognize and correct such behavior, diligently fighting against it. Finally, support this channel by clicking the subscribe button and liking it so that the content is recommended to more people. Stay tuned and watch even more interesting videos until the next interaction with the Creator.